Did you know that most people believe it's better to buy a cheap new knife than to sharpen the one they already have? A lot of people would rather spend $5 to $10 on a new knife instead of paying the same amount to have their knife properly sharpened. But the truth is, that's almost always the wrong choice. A brand new knife comes with a factory edge, and in many cases it doesn't even perform at 40% of what a properly sharpened edge can do. So today, I'm going to show you a real comparison. This is the Kansept Shard. It features a 3.4 8-inch blade made from CPM S35VN steel, a premium stainless steel known for its toughness and edge retention. The blade has a reverse tanto shape with a flat grind, which works great for both slicing and controlled cuts. The handle is made from anodized titanium, giving it strength, durability, and a solid feel in hand. It runs on a flipper with a frame lock mechanism, making it smooth and reliable for everyday carry. This knife was sent to me by Kansept, and I'll leave links in the description along with a 10% discount code if you want to check it out and support the channel. And most importantly, this knife has not been sharpened by me. This is 100% the factory edge. Let's put this factory edge to the test. Paper towel, not great. It's tearing more than cutting, and you can hear it struggling. Honestly though, I'm surprised it even cuts. A lot of factory edges don't even get this far. Glossy paper is easier, but it still hesitates. You can feel it catching, skipping. Not a clean cut. Regular paper is where most edges perform best. So that's what I'll use as the baseline for today's test. As you can see, it does cut regular paper, but even before starting the test, you can already feel it catching in certain spots. It's not consistent. It grabs, it hesitates, and the cut breaks instead of staying smooth. Now let's see how long this edge actually lasts. I'm going to cut through this rope until it can no longer cut even regular paper. This is a dense hemp rope, and right from the start, you can feel how difficult it is to cut through. That's mainly because of the high factory sharpening angle. Most manufacturers play it safe and go with a higher angle to reduce the risk of chipping. But the downside is, it makes it much harder for the edge to bite into the material, which means more resistance and more effort with every cut. After the first 10 cuts through the rope, it can still handle regular paper, but you can already feel more resistance compared to before. It still cuts, but it's definitely starting to lose performance. With every cut, I can feel it more in my hand. I have to apply more and more pressure. It's already becoming uncomfortable, which tells me the edge is fading fast. I don't think it's going to last much longer. Let's see. At around 20 cuts through the rope, there's still a bit of sharpness left, but it's definitely near the end. Let's do 5 more cuts and see if that confirms it. It's getting harder and harder to cut through the rope, and this is where a dull knife actually becomes dangerous. The more force you have to apply, the higher the risk of losing control, and that's when accidents happen. That's it. The edge is done. The sharpness is gone. After just 25 cuts through the rope, it can no longer cut even regular paper. Now let's sharpen it and see how it performs afterwards. I'm going to keep this sharpening simple. Just one stone. This is a 550 grit Poltava Premium CBN. It allows me to work both fast and precisely without removing more material than necessary. First, I want to check the factory angle, and if needed, I'll adjust it. Oh yeah, just as I expected. This knife is sharpened at over 24 degrees per side from the factory. I'm going to bring that down to 21 degrees per side. The steel is good. It can handle that angle without any issues. And since the blade is relatively thin, I won't end up widening the bevel too much. This part doesn't take long at all. The steel is solid, the blade is nice and thin, and this stone just eats it up. In under 10 minutes, I've already reset the angle and raised a clean, consistent burr along the entire edge. I like to flip sides often. Keeps everything even, keeps the bevel clean, no surprises later. Now here's the part a lot of people mess up, burr removal. If you rush this, the edge won't perform the way it should, so I slow it down. Light, controlled strokes into the edge. No pressure, literally just the weight of the stone doing the work. At this point, it's all about control and consistency. That's what separates a sharp edge from a really sharp one. All right, done. The edge is reset. The angle is dialed in. Let's take a closer look. No polish, no fancy finish, just clean, aggressive edge and solid geometry. Now let's see how it cuts. And then we'll go back to the rope. Paper towel, no problem. I can even do waves with it. It just glides through. Glossy paper, same story. It goes through like it's not even there. Like cutting air. And regular paper. Yeah, now we're in a different league. At this point, you can practically do origami with it. All right, back to the rope. And right from the first cuts, you can feel the difference. It goes through way easier. No strain, no forcing it. The edge actually bites and works with you. But let's push it and see what happens. After the first 10 cuts, there's barely any change. It still feels sharp, still cuts clean. Let's keep going. Another 10 cuts, and we'll test it again. And as you can see, there's barely any change. It's still cutting clean, still feels sharp. And keep in mind, with the factory edge, this was already close to the limit. Let's do 10 more. Yeah, we might be here for a while. At this point, I'm pretty sure we've already outperformed the factory edge by at least double. As you can see, 30 cuts in, and the edge is still going strong. No noticeable loss in sharpness. Let's keep pushing it. Another 10 cuts. 40 cuts in. There's a slight drop in sharpness, but honestly, nothing significant. The knife is still performing really well. Let's go for 50. And if it's still cutting, yeah, that's easily double the factory edge. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth. 50 cuts in, and it's still going strong. Still cutting clean, still no real struggle. Just like I expected. A properly sharpened edge already outperforms the factory edge by well over 50%. But we're not done yet. Let's keep pushing it. All right, let's keep going. Another 10 cuts. That makes it 60 total, and it's still cutting paper. At this point, this is honestly impressive. You can feel a slight drop, but the edge is still doing its job. And keep in mind, the factory edge is already done a long time ago. Let's keep pushing it. I want to see where it actually gives up. 10 more cuts. And it's still biting. Not perfect anymore, but still very much alive. I mean, this thing just doesn't want to die. Still slicing, still clean. Now here's the interesting part. The steel on this knife, CPM S35VN, is well known for its edge retention. But this isn't just about the steel, because think about it. If even a knife like this performs that poorly with the factory edge, imagine what you're getting from a cheap knife straight out of the box. And now, 80 cuts in after a simple sharpening using just one stone, and the edge is still performing great. So let's make things a bit more interesting. I'm going to bring in some cardboard and see how it handles real, everyday cutting, because at this point, this is no longer just sharp. This is a working edge. Cardboard is a completely different story. It's abrasive, it eats edges, and it shows very quickly what actually works. And even after everything we've done so far, this edge is still holding up, still biting, still cutting clean, no slipping, no tearing. This is what I mean by a working edge. Not just sharp for a moment, but sharp that lasts. And the crazy part? This was done with just one stone. No polishing, no complicated progression. Just good geometry and proper technique. And that's something most factory edges simply don't give you. All right, 10 more cuts. That brings us to 90 total, and it's still cutting regular paper. That's 3 times the performance of the factory edge. Now think about that for a second. If a cheap knife costs around $10, then a proper sharpening costs about the same. That means with one good sharpening, you're getting the cutting performance of 3 knives, if not more. If that's not an advantage, I don't know what is. I'm going to stop the test here, because honestly, my hand is starting to feel it. But the conclusion is pretty clear. At this point, it's more than obvious. If this made you see things differently, hit subscribe. Drop your opinion in the comments. I want to hear your take on this. As for me, I sharpen my knives before I even use them.